Hey there, so today we have another review, and this is a beer from Uinta. So, it's been a while since I've had a Uinta beer. This is Nosh IPA. It's actually a re-review. This is their 7.3% Nosh IPA. I actually want to review this one because I actually got a keg in at work. I didn't order it, but it unfortunately was past its Best By, and we're selling it right now. And I don't really recommend it because it's past its Best By, but it's pretty heavily oxidized. So I'm curious how this is. This should be pretty fresh. I believe it's about 3 months old because it's Best by June. So we're in March, and we'll see how it turns out. By the way, talk about Uinta. You guys post in the comments below, but what do you think about Uinta and how much you've seen around you? But I feel like they're one of the breweries that has sort of gotten lost in the craft beer scene, similar to Bear Republic and Harpoon and Green Flash. You remember those breweries, right? I don't know the numbers about these breweries, whether they're growing or not, or how their growth is doing, but it feels like to me, especially in my market, that Uinta is just not there. I just don't see it around. And so interesting, I saw this one. So the beer comes in a light to medium amber color, fluffy white head, pretty crystal clear. Let's get the aroma on this one. Pretty bland on the aromatics. I'm getting mostly that caramel malt, a little bit biscuity thing, that sweetness. Maybe some of that familiar green hop character, West Coasty, piney thing. Cheers. I mean, I know this is sitting on the warm shelf, but it's bitter IPA beer. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better than what I have on draft right now at my bar, or where I work, but it's not too far off. The crystal malts dominate. There is that weird papery-ish flavor dancing around there. It's not rancid. It's not that bad. It has a decent amount of bitterness to it, but it's very nondescript. It's just like, it's West Coast IPA beer water. It doesn't really pop with aromatics. Doesn't really have much hop character to speak of. It has some bitterness to it to dry out that caramel biscuity thing in the middle. Good amount of bitterness, West Coast style. Yeah, it's just bland. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm curious how this would taste super, super fresh, but maybe this is what the beer generally tastes like. I will say, I mean, I know what it tastes like when it's completely off, so it is what it is. So if this beer is supposed to taste like this as a rating, I suppose. I mean, if you go to a random bar and you want IPA and you want something bitter and you want a pint of it and it's going to be cheap and they don't have great options, you'll drink this and you're going to give it a 73. This is Uinta Nosh. Come from me. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.